All right, you go somewhere. You take.
I want to go
Where you
somewhere
gonna
real
go?
quick. I seen a comment that is breaking news, earth shattering, never been heard of in college football.
Uh-oh.
Must be highlighted because this is going to wow you, Chico. This is going to send shockwaves through America because this is a new notion that no one has ever thought about before. K Smooth said, better win some games here. Everybody gone. Duh! Where they don't do that at? I guess just sound good to type and get it on screen. Chico, here's what I got to say.
You just got people that got stuff like that in their heart, dog.
Yeah, man, the sky is blue too, and fat
Yeah.
meat is greasy. Chico, let me
Mm.
share something with you, if I may. About 136 schools thereabout in FBS.
Mm.
Somebody can fact check me. I think it's 136. Do you know where Colorado was last year, Chico, in defense?
Probably somewhere near that bottom.
112.
Mm. Out of 134 schools in the FBS.
Yeah, I told you about round about that. Yeah, offense was 116. So when you look at now, I'm just gonna slow walk it, Chico. I'm gonna slow walk it. When you look at Coach Prime saying, not only him saying never again will this happen under my watch. Watch this. I'm finna control what comes in here. I'm gonna be the first say and the last say. I'm vetting each individual player. Chico, do you think that make the team better?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, stop right there. So there's one check. You think that makes the team better? You brought in an offensive coordinator. Now, in previous game seasons, when you score more than 30 a game, you won. When you scored less than 30, you lost. You bring in a guy averaging 35 with his own offensive brand suiting the players you were bringing in. Do you think, Chico, that make the team better?
Absolutely.
Oh, because there's that two boxes check. Let's go on the offensive side. Juju, a year of growth being around the team, gets the starting job. Number one guy coming out of Georgia. Number one guy just period. Defensive side of the ball, Coach Marv is now defense coordinator, been a defense coordinator at Virginia Tech, which I might add, their defense finished better than Colorado's defense.
Mm.
Just a little nugget there. His expertise is the middle of the field with the linebackers, where we failed in a major way, like Chico would say. Chico, do you think defensively we're poised to be better?
I would, yes, I would bet on that.
So we're going to check three boxes. So now, if you don't believe what Chico and I just discussed, then what you're saying is you're betting that even with those changes, Colorado will stay in the bottom 15%, which is where they were. So there's 85% in growth opportunity and a bottom 15% remaining. You don't think the odds are skewed that we're going to move up? All right, but Chico, that might not be enough for somebody. Hold on, Chico. That might not be enough for nobody.
Keep giving it to them then.
I'm going to keep feeding them. I'm going to cook. Colorado averaged 20.9 points per game last year. And again, that was 116, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brought in Brendan Mary. You know, we don't talk about that. We done had him on the show. Chico, do you realize if he just gets you 7 more points a game, just 7, and goes to a 28 point per game average, just 7 extra points a game, you realize you pick up 3 more wins?
Damn. What?
Chico, that's bowl eligible right there.
Yep.
With everything the same, Coach Prime didn't vet the players coming or going, didn't have any hands-on with it, didn't spot check stuff. You leave everything the same, just bring in Brendan Marion, and he just gets you 7 more points a game. You pick up 3 more wins. But wait, Chico. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball.
Wait, it gets worse.
We gave up 30.5 a game. If we just take that to 24 game, 7 points less. Now you're flipping another 2 games. Chico, now you're 8-4, either 9-3. but you want to bet it's going to stay in the bottom 15%.
Now, those people, man, you could have brought in Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick on the offense, defense, whatever side of the football, and you still going to have people that's going to bet against Coach Prime or want to see him fail in whatever capacity, well, because of their personal issues and reasons.
Oh,
you know
man,
what I mean?
we finna go there. I'm finna unravel that.
All right.
Bill Parcells, white man, but it's gonna be a little different. If Colorado finishes 65th in offense and 60th in defense, that's a 50-spot jump, man. And that's not unrealistic, Chico. I just showed you how to do it. All you got to do is stop somebody one score that you averaged last year and add one score. You ain't even got to get to this 35 that this coach is known for.
Mm-hmm.
You could just +7 and you pick up 3 games. And so I say to the people out there, if you betting Colorado going to stay in the bottom 15% after all these changes, you're not watching football. You're just watching your feelings. And the word, I ain't mean to step on, man. Hit that again, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Because you needed it. You deserved it on that one. You cooked on that one, dog. Go ahead.
Well, let me say it again because I got a punch to come with it at the end. If you believe Colorado is going to stay in the bottom 15% after all these challenges, all these changes, you're not watching football, you're watching your feelings. And in the words of my man Chingy, give a fuck about your feelings.
You ain't Did you just quote my dog Chingaling?
Chingaling, man.
Man, shout out to Chingy, man.
Appreciate, dog.
Do you know how many arguments and damn near fights I had to get into because I listened to Chingy back in the day? The whole album, not just right there.
Chingy, man.
And I want you to repeat that if you don't mind, Unc, for the person that's in the comment that's telling us that they don't like the way that we do our show and we should do it like this. Like, what? This is what you got to, hey, what'd you say, Unc?
No, wait a minute, hold on, Chico. I got to digest what you just said. You just gave me a mouthful of pause. You said somebody came on here.
Yeah.
And then tried to tell you how you need to do your thing.
Right.
But yet they here.
But you here. What you doing? It's 1,800 more shows out there. None of them you're going to get this type of information, but you can go get some information if you just want some information. Take your ass over there then. Let them fuck your head up.
Man, let me give a shout out to my girl Ellen Nisser right there, dog. Let me give a shout out to my girl Ellen Nisser.
Right.
Some people call for changes, fires, etc. And when changes happen, act surprised that the changes happen.
Right.
The internet is a funny place. And cocaine is a hell of a drug, Ellen Nisser. Yes. Some people on that good dope.
Yeah, at least they think it's good. It's been stepped on 18 times. They just don't know what's good. So let them have their fun, do their thing.
And Chico, let me just say this. I ain't mentioned nothing about somebody being a good dude, a bad dude, or tall or short or fat or skinny. I just gave you data.
Yeah.
If people just, what does Uncle always say the best indicator of future performance is?
Past performance.
If the new DC just does what he's been doing, if the new OC just does what he's been doing, none more, none less, just do what they've been doing.
Bring it over here. It's an improvement.
Oh, so you want me to bet that it's going to get worse? You're saying that under Coach Prime's leadership, health challenges behind him, full time on deck, doing everything that he did when we went 9-3 and back-to-back swag championships, all those things. You telling me somehow it's going to be less than 3 now? So you would bet on the failure, which only has a 15% margin or lower, versus betting on the 85% greater.
Well, I'm going to say this. We might need to coin this right here. We're going to bet on the brothers. Bet on brothers, baby. That's what we're doing today.
I was going to turn the page and get there because I'm going to tell you what it really is. I'm going to tell you what it really is.
Break it down.
I just try to chop in a little segment for you. I'm going to tell you what it really is. And I ain't just talking about white people, Chico. I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about brown people. I'm talking about yellow people, red people. I'm talking about people.
Yes, sir.
Because there's a real thing out there, and Public Enemy said it best in '89. There is a fear of a black planet. And here you have a head coach, black, offense coordinator, black defense coordinator, black director of football operations, black general manager, black chief of staff, black.
Mm.
That scared the shit out of some people, Chico. Forgive my French.
Some of them, yeah.
So some people want it to fail because it's so different, because if it succeeds, you're going to see more of it, which means there's going to be a systematic, cataclysmic change sweeping the nation in college football about what's possible if this works. And it's a reason, Chico, it's a historical reason that this ain't never happened in the Power Four before. You haven't had you didn't have the HBCU. Shout out to my HBCUs who were known for granting opportunity to those who can't find it other places. You've even seen it a couple of times in the mid-majors.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Power Four football now. A black head coach, a black offense coordinator, a black defense coordinator, a black general manager, a black chief of staff, a black director of football operations at a Power Four school that has to be in Colorado. And the white guy just over the line went to HBCU himself.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Gunnar White.
So just say why you're really mad. Just say why you really don't trust it. Just say why you really don't want to invest in it. Because it ain't got nothing to do with the resumes, the acumen, or the leadership of the people, because they are proven. It just makes you a little uncomfortable because you ain't seen it before. And we want to be comfortable. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm betting on it, Chico.
I'm right there with you, baby. 21 Black. Easky. Put money on it. Shout out to mybookie.ag. That's the place you need to be. Oh, now, hey, let's go right here, Unc, real quick, because we're not done. We're not done with Colorado news and updates and things of that nature, because y'all saw.
We got to talk Sapp.
Yeah. Y'all saw the news about Coach Sapp while we were off yesterday, but of course, Uncle Neely got the inside scoop. He was talking to Sapp as the news broke, and I just wanted to confirm it before I put out there. Uncle, look, dog. I just talked to Sapp.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, like we say all the time here, Chico, if we value being first, we could be first every time.
Yeah, we could easily done the show yesterday.
The value is in the depth.
Right.
That's our value. That's our place. Yes, our value is in because I would tell you this. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up right now, Chico. Let me see something. Chico. Let me go to Sapp Daddy.
Our dog. Shout out to Big Sapp.
Sapp hit me at 9:29 a.m. Central Time yesterday. That was about 4 or 5 hours before the news broke. Then we hopped on the phone and talked 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And for the people saying, I just seen the comment. I didn't see it. I was about to say it before I saw it, Debbie. But let me put your comment on the screen. The people saying we're going to miss Wednesday with Warren, you ain't finna miss a damn thing. The Wednesday with Warren ain't going nowhere. Give me some money.
You might get more. You might get more, dog. That's crazy.
And let me tell you what he said. From Sapp's mouth to my ears via the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Neely, man, when's Warren going to know? He said, in fact, if they thought it was off the chain, what is it going to be like if I don't work there?
Right. Sapp said y'all got tamed Coach Sapp. Imagine when he come on here as Warren Carlos Sapp. He's scared.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Going down, man. Major way, man. Shout out to
No,
Coach
he's
Sapp.
doing good, man. A lot of times, Chico, I know we wasn't about to hop into it. We hop in now. A lot of times when people see, departures from staff, it is that. And you really have to look in the mirror and address yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And say, man, why when I hear something do I assume negative instead of positive?
Yes.
Like that's self-reflection. You brought that baggage to the table. That's you doing that.
Yeah.
When you look at something and have no proof one way or the other, but assume it to be negative, that's your life experiences. And so you see a guy, Hall of Famer, who Deion Sanders called up and said, dog, need your help here, help me build something. And he does that. And then when the time is done to move on, y'all think some turmoil done happen.
Gotta think they gotta fight.
Yeah, like dog, people move on. People got other stuff to do. Sapp is an ambassador with the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
travels the country. Matter of fact, right now he's down there with the Miami Dolphins. They are about to have a fundraiser bike ride where they give all these bikes to kids down there. And he's one of the ambassadors for that, raising money and buying bikes and riding in the bike race.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't even went to python catching and boa hunting.
Right. And things
and
that
his
my man
golf
like to
tournaments
do.
and whatnot. This brother sacrificed a lot to
Yeah.
come into coaching. Something that he said 4 years ago, man, I don't see myself ever doing that.
Yeah.
But then got to a point where I had to met kids and talk to Prime directly. Like I got to do it. I got to help my brother out. But
And that's
people
what he
want to
did.
say when he leaves, oh, must be something wrong. Sapp left, man, stop.
Yeah. Well, he did exactly that. He came through, helped out, added his input, his Hall of Fame input was a great asset for the squad. And I bet you if you ask those defensive players that was coached under him, like Chidozie Nwankwo, and some of those other guys on that defensive line, they'll say they love Coach Sapp. They learned a lot from him. It's very valuable time. So shout out to him for coming through, putting in his time, and now, he can go
And this is no
do
discredit.
his thing.
This is no discredit to the new D-line coach, who also brings that HBCU experience and getting out the mud. His defensive line that played well over his coaching career. You do realize he worked with Sapp for a year, right?
Right.
It's like it's flipping to the offensive line. Y'all all had these doubts about Gunnar White. But it was cool when he was a graduate assistant working under people. But then you just make the assumption he ain't learned nothing during them times.
Right.
And then when he gets the opportunity, look how well the offensive line played. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine training for leadership working. Y'all want to make it something negative.
I remember when I came into this, and I'm taken to the corporate, when I came into this job that I had, this supervisor job that I had, you know what I mean? When I came in, they didn't just put me in there and say, go do the job. They had me trained under the current supervisor for a while, however long it took for me to get the ropes. And then they say, okay, you know how to do it like this? Now do it and add your style to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Simple.
Yeah.
Get the job done, though.
Yeah. And I look at this, I saw Mia. Man, I always be self-doubting if I'm saying Mia right. Is it Maya? It's just. I saw It's Just made a comment that other people are reporting it negatively. And on one hand, I can see how someone would try to spin it as a negative because this dude got a gold jacket. And just as much as it was a big boost when a gold jacket walked into a building, it's got to make you catch your breath when he walks out. I get that.
Yeah.
But Marshall Faulk walked out for another opportunity, and J Mack is doing his damn thing.
Yeah. And if you think that Coach Prime is going to bring in these quality of coaches, right, and then they show and prove, you don't think that other people will try to come and pluck and get those guys also? That's what happens. And you got people trying to spin it. Oh, they're ditching Dion. You lame as hell for saying that.
That'd be that Jabba the Hutt Whitlock saying crap like that. Oh, lame, well, they're jumping ship.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we had Brendan Marion on. He's like, you think I'm not supposed to leave UNLV for Texas?
What? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But see, that's how people do it. If you have ever lived, you've seen stuff like this. And if you haven't, I'll tell you like my coach used to tell me, keep living.
Ooh, he told you one then.
Keep living, dog. So, hey,
I'm gonna tell you this, Chico. All is well in Colorado. This is the last week of strength and conditioning. We start our practice next week. I'll be back in Boulder on Saturday for the next 7 weeks, and we're gonna be doing the damn thing, bringing y'all exclusive content, exclusive interviews.
Yes, sir.
All on the morning run. Morning run ain't going nowhere. We may adjust the start time here and there based on practice, but it will still be coming at you daily at some point in time after we find out the nuances of when practice will be starting and ending, that kind of thing. But all is well.
Whatever time it is, it'll be adjusted, for the best coverage for you guys out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Unlike anyone else can do for you guys. We'll be there.
Yeah. I mean, there's really no point in starting the live show at the same time practice starts. Then we won't be able to report practice.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever we adjust the time to, Believe me, it's to get you that funk that you can't get nowhere. Make my funk the P-funk. I want my funk uncut. And only in the morning run can you get that funk uncut. You can get funk a lot of places. But uncut,
it won't be this funky though.
raw?
Oh man. Hey man, some people out there funny as hell. I happened to go down a Twitter rabbit hole earlier today, so it was pretty depressing. Can't believe y'all people wake up and live like that. Hey, y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all Sunday night at the latest.
Sunday night live
in a couple hours
from Boulder.
Live from Boulder.
Yep. Live from
bouncing
Boulder.
around up in this bitch now. You ain't get busy. Shout out to my dog Country Tone, who coined that getting bit out in Boulder getting busy. So matter of fact, let's hit y'all with a little bit of Country Tone before we get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming out. Have a great day. Uncle Neely.
Yeah, it's Tone. Yeah, y'all know what time it is.
I think I'm gonna pack 2 pair of drawers and 2 pair of pants and just wash every other day.
Thank y'all for coming out. Have a great day. Put your chakras in the sky, your black fists high, and your rubber damn flags.
1 pair.
Yes, sir. Be up and about here. Peace of it.
You got 1 pair of drawers in 2 days.
That's a damn shame, dog.
You wear them on one side, flip them over day 2. Day 3, wash them and don't wear no drawers, and then repeat.
Man, the Boulder Broker has a laundry room. Go use it.